This is the legendary Generation 1 Yamaha Jog. Now, because of its iconic front nose cone, it is more commonly known as the Pelican Jog. Now, I picked this bad boy up, busted and bruised, even got it delivered for $350. As it stands, this little jog is worth more than a night out on the town, yet it still delivers the same level of disappointment. I'm still yet to ride it, and the only thing that's been blown is my bank account.
For $350, that's a bargain, right? Whoever said you don't get what you paid for?
Now that you guys have seen the little Yamaha Jog and you got a fair idea of what it's going to take to rebuild it, it wouldn't be a typical scooter bomb build if it wasn't just a little bit silly.
On the bench, we've got all the best bits from all my favorite brands to make this a real JDM hero.
It all sounds innocent enough, right? But in reality, we are swapping out a 4 horsepower asthma attack for a 14 horsepower panic attack.
Before we think about building the engine, we need to strip this thing down to see what horrors lie beneath.
The good news is, despite it being filthy and disgusting, most of the hard to get parts are still here and present. But that doesn't mean we're not out of the woods yet.
This is busted, and this is rusted. This is it. The moment where the past gets ripped out and the future gets bolted in. Let the chaos begin.
Jesus. More ugga-duggers. All right then, so we've got the little Yamaha Jog engine out of its frame. I guess now I've got to decide, do I use this or do I use something a little less appropriate? That right there is an engine out of a Yamaha prebug Zuma. Now, 4 hours ago, when I started stripping down this little Yamaha Jog, I had every intention of rebuilding its stock engine into 70cc. But then I remembered I had a spare prebug engine in one of these green boxes. One thing led to another, and now we're here. So is it going to fit? Well, no is the answer. Here is our engine mount, and there is our hole in the frame that he's meant to live into. Now it's very close, but not close enough. What about shock absorber? The shock absorber I think will fit. This is a pretty long shock that I have. It is actually too short, but I think with the proper spacer, I can make this happen. And here you can see that's that engine mount from the other side. Again, very close. All right, looks department, I am 100% sold on this. I am loving the way this bike is looking. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. The best of a little Jog and the best of a prebug Zuma. There is a big but. This is the stock Yamaha Jog engine mount. Now these points here, these mount in the frame, right between the little frame rails. And these points here These mount on the engine. Now, being for Yamaha Jog, they are way too narrow for the prebug Zuma, so we must modify. Once this is modified, will we still be able to fit the exhaust between this and the engine? And we're only going to know that once we've modified it.
From here, it is time to move on to the front end. And will a set of prebug Zuma front forks fit into this tiny little jog frame?
Alright, so things are starting to get a little bit serious. The front end is out of the little Yamaha Jog, and in my hands here I have a triple tree from a prebug Zuma. If this fits, it's locked in stone. The bike will become half prebug Zuma, half Yamaha Jog. Let's get it in.
Alright, so that all went way better than I thought it would. The triple tree is pretty much a direct fit, and I even think the bearings and races will swap in just as easy. One tiny issue with the underbody plastics when we try and turn the handlebars. So curiosity has got the better of me. I had to see what it would look like with a set of body panels on. Those yellow ones are in the bin. From Japan, I sourced a brand new floorboard and scored myself a set of really good condition red ones that are second hand. This will make a massive improvement.
Alright, that's pretty damn awesome, but to me it's still looking very similar to a normal Jog. It really needs something to set it off, and I've got a fresh set of prebug wheels powder coated. Let's try them on. Yes.
Alright, I am super excited to see this thing come together. It is looking fantastic. What do you think about the floorboards and the side trim panel? Should they be grey or should they be white?
Well, that is it. That is the completed look. What do you guys think? Are you loving it or are you hating it? Leave a comment down below. As far as suspension's concerned, it is sitting a little bit high at the moment, up on the bench. These forks here are out of an Aerox. They're a little bit too long, and the rear suspension will be tucked up underneath as well. And once tires are on, these big gaps, they will start to close up. Has anyone seen this done before? A prebug Zuma running gear, including engine, front forks, wheels, tires, into a CE50 or 27V Yamaha Jog. I'd be keen to see if anyone else has done this. So if you guys want to keep up to date with this build here, this little Yamaha Jog prebug running gear, you know what to do. You've got to hit that subscribe button for the next episode. Till then, I will see you guys in another video. Take it easy.